How's it going, everybody? Ramon here at the Oahu Surf Film headquarters, coming to you live. In this episode, I wanted to do a quick rundown of what happened last week. As you know, we had a massive, well, I wouldn't say massive, we had a good size early spring long period south swell rolled through with waves in the range of 3 to 5 feet here on the south shore. With that being said, that gave me 6 full days to document all the action that was happening. So for most of that time, I was sitting at Magic Island, particularly Bowls. Another time I went over to Queens, but I didn't really see much action going on, so I spent most of my time documenting all the guys surfing bowls, or if you live on the island of Oahu, town as they call it. So for you today, I want to bring to you the 5 shots that I hold near and dear to my heart. Now, I'm no expert when it comes to surfing, but for me, these particular shots of these individuals was just perfect, and I was just in the right place at the right time, and I was hitting that record button, and the footage just came out super buttery and super creamy. I spent the last 6 days documenting the South Shore swell from Magic Island particularly, and also from the jetties over at Bowls. Now, with that being said, there were some shots that I just fell in love with and I wanted to share with you guys. So today we're gonna look at the top 5 shots, or I should say my 5 favorite shots from the past 6 days of shooting at Bowls. Not to be biased or anything, but of course all of these shots are of longboarders. Now, I do like shooting shortboard content as well, and I also cover big wave content, but I started on a longboard, and so I'm more familiar with longboards. So these shots today are going to be all of longboarders. Now, I will in a later video bring to you some highlights from shooting this past winter on the North Shore, more particularly at Pipeline. So yeah, if you haven't already, like and subscribe my channel, and keep up to date with what's happening with the Oahu Surf Films. So we'll get started with the first shot. So this shot is of Honuka. So this shot was at Bowls. I was sitting on the pier, and Bowls is a really nice left, and when you catch it at the perfect time, Bowls just connects, and yeah, this shot was so buttery smooth to me. The second particular shot was at the same location by a gentleman, Toru, as we all know him. Toru is the owner of Surf Garage here in Honolulu, Hawaii. If you've never been to the Surf Garage, you need to go ahead and head down there and check it out. He has an amazing assortment of longboards and shortboards as well, and just an awesome place, awesome guy. This particular time, this is my like 4th or 5th time shooting Toru, so I just happened to be looking out there and I saw his signature red shorts and black vest on, and I knew exactly at that moment that that was him. So this particular shot was shot at 100 frames per second. Same thing going into the sunset. The sun was a little lower, so there wasn't as much overexposure, but just that long left of Toru was so graceful. This particular shot was of Tristan, who was also a longboarder here on Oahu. For this shot, it was just a perfect barrel. Unfortunately, Bowls didn't hold up and it closed out, but it was just, you know, in that moment, I was able to capture him for a split second in the green room. So that's what this shot is about, so I hope you enjoy. Second to last shot is of Dane. This shot was filmed at 120 frames per second. The same thing, Dane, he's just cruising on the nose. He's got that foot forward and he's just holding the position, and I'm like, just hold it, hold it, hold it. Let's see how long we can go with this shot. And yeah, it just turned out nice, buttery, smooth, and creamy. And yeah, for this last shot I wanted to share with you guys, I was shooting this particular frame across the channel sitting at Magic Island, which is almost perpendicular to Bowls. Well, not really perpendicular, but at a little angle. So anyhow, This person is unknown. I don't know who she is, so I'm hoping someone that sees this video is able to identify her. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and get started. So she's riding this minty green longboard, and she's just cruising, and she's going up and down the face of the wave, and I'm just like, oh, this is a sick shot. So I just hit record, and yeah, I just captured everything, and it was super dreamy. So I'm hoping one of you guys is capable of identifying her, and yeah, I'd like to get the clips of all these people I named today to them. So if you see yourself and you'd like a copy of your clip, go ahead and shoot me a DM, and I'll make sure I get that to you. And again, thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, and hit that bell button so you can stay up to date with the Oahu Surf Films and the content that we have out next. All right, take care. Aloha.